Hi, kitty. Let me see. Hello. He wants pets. All right, guys. So we have got to talk about this Eric Swalwell story because it is kind of a big deal. So this broke a couple of days ago. Eric Swalwell is dropping out of the governor's race and is also resigning from Congress amidst allegations of rape and sexual assault. So his accuser is a woman by the name of Lana Drews. And what she's saying happened was back in 2018, it was like July of 2018, they were supposed to go to this political conference together. Now, the way the story goes is they went to go get drinks before going to the political conference. According to her, she had one glass of wine. And then she said that, Swalwell said, hey, before we go, I need to go back to the hotel to grab some papers. She went with him, and she said that she's convinced that her drink was spiked because by the time she got to the hotel room, she was completely incapacitated, and it was at that point that he choked her and also raped her. Now, obviously, the story, it's big news. It has not been to court yet, but amidst the allegations and the public pressure, Swalwell has decided to step down from Congress, and he's also not seeking the governorship in California. He's denying the allegations, but he's also saying yeah, well, I've made some mistakes in the past, and it's a little bit weird. I say good riddance. I never really was a big fan of Eric Swalwell, and we need better people in Congress, even if this isn't true. At the same time, you've got a representative from Texas, Tony Gonzalez. He's a Republican, and he's also resigning. He's also stepping down from Congress. And the story with him, it was actually, this was a while ago that this story broke, like a good while ago, that he was having an affair with a campaign staffer, and things got pretty serious, and she ended up lighting herself on fire when she found out it wasn't going to work out or something. Crazy. So good riddance to him too. Tony Gonzalez is not going to seek re-election. He's resigning from Congress. Same thing with Eric Swalwell. And before I move on to the implications of what's going to happen with the governor's race, I think I think it's so crazy that so Swalwell, you got this allegation. He decides to step down amidst public pressure. The president of the United States is one of the most prolific sexual assaulters and rapists on the planet. There's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated to the women who have accused Donald Trump of sexual assault. And he doesn't step down. He hasn't resigned. Nothing. But I just want to go through a few of these because this is nuts. How many people it's been. And it's not just because he was seeking election. This goes back almost 50 years. So if we look here, Jessica Leeds, 1980s. Kristen Anderson, 1990s. Stacey Williams, 1993. Beatrice Kuhl, 1993. Lisa Bone, 1996. Kathy Heller, 1997. Temple Taggart McDowell, 1997. Amy Doris, 1997. Karina Virginia, 1998. Karen Johnson, early 2000s. Mindy McGillivray, 2003. Rachel Crooks, 2005. Natasha Stoyanov, 2005. Juliet Huddy, 2005. Jessica Drake, 2006. Nina Laaksonen, 2006. Cassandra Searles, 2013, and it goes on and on and on. And this doesn't even include the beauty pageants where he literally went on a Howard Stern show and was bragging about how he's well, yeah, because I own the pageants. I just walk in on the dressing rooms while they're changing because, I'm inspecting them. He literally said it on Howard Stern. This is the grab him by the pussy guy. This is his own wife, Ivana Trump, his first wife, accused him of sexual assault and being physically violent with her. So the most prolific person on the planet, and not even getting into the Epstein files, he's mentioned over 1 million times. He's mentioned over 1 million times in the Epstein files. You got the Katie Johnson story that came out before he ran for president, but it's resurfaced with the Epstein files where she accused Trump and Epstein of raping her while she was 13. This guy not being asked to step down, not being asked to resign, it's totally crazy, but I digress. Getting to the governor's race, Eric Swalwell, that's kind of shaken things up quite a bit, because there were a ton of people in the race, and with Swalwell dropping out, it looks like a bunch of his votes are going to this other candidate, and I gotta look up his name because I forgot. This guy, Xavier Becerra, he has actually picked up 15 points in that race. And so he wasn't polling too well. It was basically like Swalwell and Katie Porter and Tom Steyer kind of leading the pack. And now with Swalwell dropping out, Becerra has pulled ahead of Katie Porter. Now, the one that I'm kind of the most worried about is actually Tom Steyer, because he's in the lead right now at 20%. I think Katie Porter is at like 15%. She's dropped down a little bit, and then Becerra picked up 15 points. He's at 19% in the Democratic primary. The reason I'm the most worried about Tom Steyer is, for people who don't remember, Steyer ran in the 2020 presidential election, and he's a billionaire, and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, you know. So one of the things that he's running on in the campaign, like he's saying the right things now, is like one of the things that he's running on in this campaign is he wants to do a massive crackdown on ICE, and he wants to get ICE out of California, which is great, except for the fact that he made a ton of money investing in private prisons. And the same facilities that he invested in are used as detention centers for ICE detainees right now. So, I mean, like I said, it's so annoying that like these people are like, oh no, I've realized the error of my ways. You know, he used to be a big investor in coal, and now he's running on a platform of like climate change. You know, and the thing is, like, you can get all of those policies without the billionaire baggage to come along with it, because he's also talking about, you know, like he wants to do, you know, like massive wealth redistribution, do higher taxes on the ultra wealthy, which of course Gavin Newsom said he's not in favor of. but it's like, really, you're going to raise taxes on yourself? And we don't need a billionaire to get those policies, because Katie Porter stands for all of those. My thing is, I know who Katie Porter is, and I've seen her. She was great in Congress. Some of my favorite clips of her are when she's like dismantling people with her whiteboard in congressional hearings. If you've never seen it, go look up Katie Porter just annihilating Jamie Dimon, who's the CEO of JP Morgan Chase. She does a great job. She would be my preference in the California race for governor. With that said, like I said, Swalwell is out. I say good riddance. Tony Gonzalez is out. I say good riddance. We got midterms coming up. We got elections coming up. We really, really, really need to focus on picking better people to run, because these people have immense, immense power. And we don't need people like Swalwell or Tony Gonzalez or Donald Trump or any other person that has all of these like sexual improprieties in their past being in these levels of extreme power. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Make sure you like the video, sub to the channel if you're not already subscribed, click the bell as well. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.